As you probably know, Dead Rails is very popular with hundreds of thousands of players every day. So naturally, with that success there will always be countless ripoffs. In today's video I will be looking at and ranking some of the Dead Rails copycats. The first game and trying out is
Spranky Dead Rails.
For the people like me who don't know what Spranky is, it is basically cartoon characters from a music game. When I first joined the game I noticed the lobby was similar with a Western theme. Overall not as good as Dead Rails, but not bad either. I found this scary sign, and not sure what this means. Maybe it's a part of Spranky, I'm not sure. The Joy platform was a bit glitchy, but I managed to join a game with some others. Okay, time for the main game. Right from the start, I noticed the town is almost exactly the same. It even has the same gold and cell area. The train looks really weird, and I think it might just be a free module from Roblox Studio. I played the game like normal. I fueled up the train and started driving. So far just a complete copy of Dead Rails, just worse. The game just feels a bit clunky overall. I finally got to a house and started hearing weird noises. Bro, what are these things? It seems instead of zombies, they have something called Orin. This is very strange. I think this is a Spranky statue. This is really weird, but still just a direct copy. I started talking to this bacon, which was fun. We traveled a very long time and did not find any towns or anything. I was eventually able to get a gun and some ammo. They look very weird. After driving for about 7 minutes without finding anything, we came across this very weird sun boss that started shooting fireballs at us. He was very easy to kill, only taking about 15 seconds. He dropped a ton of dynamite, which was strange but cool. A while later we came across a farm and these creepy horse-riding Sprunkus attacked us. We looted the barn and all it had was some money, but at least it's something other than the boring old houses. A while later we came across what seemed like a second boss, and little did we know this would be very bad for us. We started getting attacked by these evil Spranky. And unlucky for us, it became night. This boss was way harder. It kept spawning evil Spranky as well as shooting us from afar. Sadly, my last teammate died, and I was left alone and fearing for my life. I tried my best to fend off the Spranky, but they just kept spawning. I tried to hide but was taken down from the boss. Overall, I would give this game 3 out of 10 bonds. It was almost a direct copy of the game, but worse. The only good thing was that it has its own bosses, but they were not very good. If this game would have put some more effort and creativity in, it could have been alright, but as is, it is pretty bad. The next game I'm playing is Dead Rails. Looks like it could be fun. As soon as I see that it is super pay to win. When you first join, it has the gold bar but also some junk to sell, similar to Dead Rails. I noticed that the town is very large and detailed. In terms of looks, it is honestly better than Dead Rails so far. I purchased a revolver and some ammo. Now, we are ready to head out. The first building we found was the basic house. In terms of gameplay, it's just like Dead Rails. So far it just seems like Dead Rails, with a boat. After looting houses for a while, I made a new friends. And as you can see, he says to like and subscribe, so please do. We found our first town, and it's just like Dead Rails with the same type of loot. We found a church and it looks very grand. I was excited to loot it, until I found that it was just like a Dead Rails church. We looted up the town and we now had enough money to buy some guns and other loot. We combined our money and bought a turret. It looked very futuristic and cool. I felt very scared in this moment. The final unique structure I downed was this hallway. There was some basic loot inside, and was just overall underwhelming. Right here a landmine stuck to me, but I survived. We made it about halfway to the end, but I ended up leaving because I got very bored. I give Dead Rails 6 out of 10 bonds because it is very detailed, but there was not a lot to do. It was also very pay to win. The final game I'm looking at is Dead Rails modded. I hope that this one is better than the other games I have looked at. Wow. As soon as I load in, I see that it is a 1-to-1 copy. Everything is the exact same except for the pay-to-win gun they are selling. Even all of the classes are the same. How did they do this? Did they hack Dead Rails, or what? Even this is the exact same. After loading in, it's still the exact same. 1-of-1 copy. The only difference is that I have $1,000 for some reason. This is so weird. You would think I'm in Dead Rails. I spent all my money buying snake oil to see how fast I could go, but sadly it did not work, just like Dead Rails. I set off on my train and it looks like the normal map, just a bit more plain. I left after this because it's just a 1-of-1 copy. Thanks you guys for watching my video. If you would like to see more Dead Rails ripoffs, let me know in the comments. Like and subscribe to help my small account grow. Thank you to Dr. Heinz Doofensmart for the amazing video idea. If you have an idea, comment it, and I might feature you in my next video.